All right, boys. This is the first episode of my new podcast. I have my buddy here, Tony. He can introduce himself.
Hey, my name's Tony. I just graduated July 12th, about 42 days. I'm heading out for basic boot camp. I'm going to be going as contracted SO, which is Navy Seal, and I'm excited for that.
So, do you know what comes with being a Navy SEAL, or?
I mean, what comes a lot with it is the highs and lows, which is, of course, the lows, combat, and having to see all that stuff, which no one ever wants to see. You sign up taking it, but it's not what everyone wants.
So, what thought process have you been in to get yourself mentally prepared?
So, I've been, watching, or not really watching, but listening to a lot of podcasts and reading a lot of books about mentally what the Navy SEALs go through, because I want to put myself in their mindset and kind of manifest my way into it. I want to manifest me going in there, doing good, and just, yeah.
So, I have walked in on you watching, documentaries and stuff. Did that play into you wanting to become one, or is it more of just, a dream that you've had for a while?
It definitely motivated me because I saw the challenge, and I just got drawn to it immediately. After I started watching, I was like, damn, imagine.
Is there anything specific you want to do in there, like sniper,
I really just want to make a difference in a way. I want to go boots to ground and just say you see a little kid going through something, not really going through something, but he's hostage, some crap like that. I want to save him. I want to be that guy,
Has Call of Duty inspired you?
Hey, oh yeah, nah. I don't play very much video games. It's more of just wanting that challenge.
So you haven't played many video games. Have you devoted a lot of time now to getting prepared for that?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm always either at the gym or in the pool or something, getting ready for the Navy and all that kind of stuff, and that takes away the time of doing video games and all that kind of stuff.
So what do you do at the gym to get you prepared for this physically?
All right, so I do a lot of muscle strengthening by going heavy weights and all this kind of stuff, and then I go to the pool. I'll do 500 meters, 750 meters, tread water, all this kind of stuff, and run miles just to get my body capable of going to buds.
So I would assume that the weightlifting portion is the easiest part. Is there any difficulty with the swimming?
Dude, the swimming is hell. Between the 500 meters and stuff at first, the combat side stroke and all that, it's a stroke that no one knows how to do. So having to get in there, whenever I went to do my PSTs, one of the mentors or whatever thought I wasn't going to make it or do anything like that because I absolutely fucking sucked at it.
Has that been one of the things that led you to want to do it more?
I mean, it drove me to get higher scores when I contracted in. I had an auto qual with under 930, and when I contracted, I got an 850 time on the 500 meter, so I beat that guy.
I've also, which that's good, that's great actually. Not a lot of people could do that. You shaved off 45 seconds, some shit like that?
Yeah, but the main thing was Eli, whenever he went for rescue diver and all that, he was the main reason. I was able to shave off 2 minutes in 2 weeks.
Just to think the fuck ditched his whole contract to go do something else after working so hard, right? Would you do that?
No.
There is no chance of you ditching your contract.
Dude, I'm already here. I've messed up my ankle and everything else, and I'm still going.
That's facts. This fucker literally, popped his ankle out of place. Not really popped out of his place, but you shouldn't be still going for it, and you've avoided trips to the emergency room to still do it, which shows that you're driven to do it, obviously. What has driven you to, because I know you said you want to make a difference. What is that difference in your opinion?
It's the difference in myself. I want to know that I can do it, and I don't need no one else. I want to know that I'm good enough for myself.
That's actually, one of the reasons why, I want to be a firefighter. No one knows what I can do because I'm small,
Yeah.
No one expects anything out of me, which I use to my advantage with a lot of things throughout my life because I've always been the smaller dude. No one expects anything out of me. With weightlifting, all of this, football especially, no one expects anything out of me, so that's what's driven me. Is there anything that no one expects out of you that drives you more?
Not really. Everyone thinks they know me, though, and that's something that I want to prove wrong. Everyone thinks I'm just some kind of, fuckboy or just someone that's going for an ego or some kind of thing like that whenever people don't really know me.
Which your ego does mean a lot to you. You can't say it doesn't. Your ego means a lot to you. You get defensive very quickly. Why is it that your ego, like, do you want to protect the way you look? Or, because I know a lot of that plays into the whole Navy thing. You have to stay controlled under, you know, with your mindset. You can't just flip out over anything. You have to stay mentally controlled. How do you think you're going to be able to handle that?
I mean, the good news about Navy and all that kind of stuff is everyone's going to be going through that hell. It's not going to be, I'm the only one getting picked on, I'm the only one getting yelled at. Everyone's going through it. So I think I'll be able to maintain that right. The biggest thing with my ego is, like, me and you, we grew up. I was one of the shortest people in school, one of the smallest.
We were actually the same height our 8th grade and freshman year of high school, and now the fucker's, like, pushing 6 foot. It's crazy. You know, he left me in the dust, dude. I'm, like, 5'3", maybe pushing 5'4" if I'm lucky. So, congratulations. I fucking hate you. But, yeah, continue what you were saying.
But yeah, I came into high school as 4'11", under 100 pounds, and everyone just saw me as just a little kid. So I made something out of myself, and I guess that kind of boosted my ego now that everyone looks up to me and everything else. So I do get defensive about it, and I work on it, but I think I'll be fine at boot camp.
Which actually leads me to ask you, you grew up doing martial arts, right?
Yeah.
How long were you in martial arts for?
12 years.
You've wanted to beat plenty of people's asses along the way, I'm pretty sure.
Definitely, man.
What holds you back from doing that?
It's mainly the fact of, one, I can get sued. I'm not trying to lose everything I could ever do in the future over it.
Why is it that you can get sued? Are your hands like weapons at this point, or?
Legally, once you, just say Taekwondo, once you get a black belt, you're not allowed to get in a fight with other people unless they know the risk and everything else, because you're considered dangerous and a weapon. So people knowing that I do boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo, and all this kind of stuff. I even did wrestling my last year. I'm considered a weapon.
So I would assume getting that black belt feels different, since we're already talking about that. How long did it take you to get that black belt?
In taekwondo itself, it took like 3.5 years. In Shotokan, I almost got to it. I did 6 years of that. I made it almost there. I was a belt off, and then it closed down. But yeah.
So, with that being said, like your hands being weapons and all that, how do you think that'll play into the whole Navy thing?
So I don't think combat itself with my hands is going to tie into it, but the mental stuff I had to go through between straddles and splits and getting kicked in the fucking face every day. Like,
so you think you could handle pain well?
It's not even pain, just mental. I'm able to block pain out and block out the bad stuff and just keep pushing through.
So your mentality's there.
Yeah.
It's more of like the physical portion that's worrying you.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about like the 4-mile runs with the boots on the beach and all that kind of stuff, because that's just going to be living hell. And then there's also the fact of them drown-proofing you.
I've seen you swim too. You're goated at swimming, so running's your problem mainly?
Definitely.
What's wrong with running?
I don't practice enough at all. Like, now that's the first of the month, I'm probably going to start doing 4 miles to 2 miles a day. That's the goal.
So, do you think running is going to be the hardest obstacle you have to face? Or what do you think, in your opinion, is the hardest obstacle you have to face when it comes to the military?
I definitely think it's going to be running, and because I'm in the winter class of buds, it's going to be the surf torture.
What is that, by the way? I've seen a lot of videos on it, but I don't exactly know what it is.
All right, so they line you up on a team. Of course, I haven't been there, so I don't know exactly. But they line you and your team up, and you just lock arms, and you just walk into the ocean, sit down, and that's like 59 to 62 degree water, and you just get splashed in the face over and over, and you can't get up or anything.
How long did they have you doing it for?
Until you're hypothermic.
What the fuck? What does that mean again? I'm not the smartest dude in the world.
So it's where your body shuts down, because you know how you shiver, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to shiver so bad to where your body's going to shut down just to maintain your brain just staying warm. So it's only going to focus on your brain.
So does that count as, like, let's say you tap out. I know if you tap out in buds, they make you, like, turn in your helmet and shit and ring the bell. Does that count?
No, but the thing is they can medically drop you. So if you get hypothermic 3 or 4 times, you're gone. But the thing is, I've heard from my buddies that have gone to buds, if you're not willing to quit, they're going to work with you.
So as long as you don't show that you're mentally quitting, because I know it's mostly just a mental game.
Yeah.
Like physically anybody could do it. It's more of making yourself believe that you can do it. Because once you're there, like anybody says that they can, box, fight,
There's
run
also
6
the
miles.
facts of 6 months away from family on top of boot camp. Not a lot of people can be away from their family and social life for that long.
But if you're going into the military, you would obviously expect to be away.
I mean, hear me out. There's people that go into the Navy and all this kind of stuff, but they're going to be try to station right next to their home. Like most of us, we either go to the Jacksonville station, or people get stationed in Pensacola right next to their family.
So are there any stations for Navy SEAL here?
They don't disclose that because different teams, they're not going to just give away the team's locations.
So if, let's say, you can come back to Jacksonville, doesn't that mean it's not disclosed anymore?
I mean, that's for us to find out.
So true. But so, like, if you don't make it into the Navy SEALs, what's your next plan? Because I know if you come back to Jacksonville, that's either one of two things. They have a base over here, or you didn't make it. What's your next option?
All right, so I have a plan B and C. So most people, whenever they go to BUDS, they get picked up for other Spec War programs like EOD and Rescue Diver. I'd probably pick up the Rescue Diver contract and go for that. And if that doesn't work, I'd probably get into aviation, because most people in the Navy that do aviation end up a lot happier.
What is Rescue Diver?
I haven't looked too much into it, but it's more of just underwater, like engineering, not really engineering, but repairing and just doing bombs and just helping people. I can't give a big description because I can't.
Yeah, that's more of an Eli topic. But aviation, what does that consist of?
Working on planes, flying the planes, all that kind of stuff.
Wait, you fly planes?
Some people do. It depends on what rate you get into it.
Well, I was going to say, I thought that was an Air Force thing. I didn't know anybody flew planes in the...
Oh, yeah, there's always people, like even in the Army and Marines, all that stuff. They all fly.
So they all have a portion that does something that's needed, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like there's an Army EOD, there's a Marine EOD, there's all that kind of... There's not just limited to one branch.
So what do you think separates all the branches?
Where the combat goes. Like Army is more of the cleanup crew. Marines get in there, get it done. Air Force, of course, is in the air. And then there's the Navy that transports and does everything on the sea.
Do you think there's like a certain worth to each branch, or...
I mean, everyone has to play a role. I think some are in more dangerous jobs than others, but yeah.
So more dangerous, you're thinking of like Marines, tip of the spear, Army's behind them. What comes after that?
So I feel like he goes Marines because they're what gets in there gets it done. Then he goes Army, probably the Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard.
So do you think the Navy SEALs are up there with the Marines, or?
I mean, you can't really rate a spec war against each other, but I mean, Navy SEALs definitely have the hardest recruiting, or not really recruiting, but boot camp out of all of them.
Yeah, I say that specifically because Marines, obviously, like, they're the people that go in first, get out last, but I've seen videos of like what the SEALs do. They kind of do something like the Marines. It's not always like top secret stuff. Like a video that I saw with you, it was about like this group of SEALs that just had to go and take over like a certain area. Yeah, like that's sort of a Marine thing too. Do you see it as like they're on the same level, or like what's going on?
Definitely, no matter what, spec war is going to be on top, I feel like, but everyone plays a role. So you can't really say one's doing more than the other, but I definitely think Navy SEALs have the more dangerous jobs.
So do you think, like, okay, so each branch has a certain spec war, right? Because I know
Yes.
Air Force has a spec war that does combat, Navy.
Speaking of Air Force, my EOD buddy I met at the gym at the Army, he said that the Air Force probably has the most badass spec war there is, believe it or not.
Yeah, I've actually seen videos. Like, I saw a guy that got a Purple Heart. He called I don't want it to sound like Call of Duty or anything, but yeah, he called an airstrike on himself.
They stay behind. They're part of the computers and calling airstrikes, and they're the one-man army. That's what they call them, is the one-man army. That's kind of badass.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because this dude literally died. He was surrounded by Taliban and called an airstrike on himself and took all of them out. Like, that takes some balls. Probably not even some Navy SEALs have like those type of balls, dude. Like, do you think that they're like people in other branches should be given an opportunity to kind of go into, you know, jump a little bit? Like, okay, so that guy that was in the Air Force, right?
Yeah.
He could have done something great in the Navy. Do you think that they go to the Air Force for a certain reason? Or do you think that they should be given an opportunity to maybe go to, because my aunt, she went with the Army. She's in the Navy. She's been in for almost 20 years now, but she went with the Army. You know, she did medical stuff with them. Do you think that they should be given an opportunity to move up, sort of? Or,
I mean, you're talking about like cross branching, right?
yeah.
I definitely think you should, because actually, I don't know. I feel like you should stick to your team and get close with your team, because you switch it up and you start getting with new people and then there's confusion. I feel like you should stick with what you know and what you're good with.
Yeah, because she, like I said, she's been in for 20 years. She went with the Army at one point. I don't know if that counts as crossing branches, because she did an Army job as a Navy.
I don't think it's crossing branches. Like, the EOD dude, he went with Navy SEALs. It's more of just being assigned to a group, and it doesn't matter what branch. If you're assigned to a group, you're assigned to a group.
So, if you had to go into any other branch, what would it be?
Marines.
Why is that?
The challenge is still there.
Not only is the challenge still there, like boot camps 10 times long, not 10 times, but it's like 3-4 weeks longer, right? You just want a physical challenge, don't you?
It's a part of it, yes.
Why do you want such a physical challenge?
I don't want to live my life as a desk job. I want to be able to constantly do something physical. I mean, I know I'm putting my body through hell, but it's going to be something I like to do.
I mean, there are other physical, you know...
Landscaping.
Fuck no, dude. I would never do landscaping ever again, dude. Like, if we're going to talk about landscaping, dude, that shit, if anybody's listening to this right now, dude, like... Don't ever do landscaping. That I'm not saying it's the lowest of the low, dude, because, you know,
Hey,
your dad...
it's untaxed money.
Hell yeah, your dad makes bank, dude, but I just wouldn't do it. It's 100-degree weather. You make all your money in the summertime, which is when we worked. We had to clean up these shitty-ass apartments. I got a tampon thrown on me, a used one. There was, like, a group... This isn't racist or anything. Don't cancel me. But we had a group of black dudes walk after us, and I was just sitting here with my weed eater, just vibing, bro. And they have to be following me, and I'm like, I just want to do my job and leave. Trust me, I don't want to be here, bro. Like, how did you feel about landscaping?
I like the money, but hell no, I'll never do it again.
Fuck no, dude. Like, how was the money, by the way? Because, to be honest with you, I can't really remember.
I mean, what was it? Some jobs we do 15 an hour, some we do 10, but it's all in tax, so we're still making more than most jobs actually do, because even if you're making $10 an hour just doing McDonald's, you're really making probably like $8.50.
Dude, that starts to make me think about... Fuck AMC, by the way. I hope you guys are listening to this shit. Mason, if you're at work listening to my podcast right now, tell AMC to go fuck themselves. Even though I'm employed still, I called them today. She was being a bitch about it. Whoever the manager was today. I think it was Chelsea. Fuck you, Chelsea. Literally. Dude, we get paid minimum wage. Fuck minimum wage. We get paid double less. Like, if that makes any sense.
$7.25?
I thought it was 10. No, it's $8.65.
Sheesh.
Dude, minimum wage is like $8.45, I'm pretty sure. But nah. $8.65 is low enough for me to be like, all right, so if taxes are taken off, that's probably like, what, $7 that I'm getting?
Yeah.
Hourly? I was supposed to be getting, because I worked 50 hours, right? My first 2 weeks, we get paid bi-weekly. I got paid $8.65 an hour. I worked like 49, 50 hours, 55 max. My check that I still have said I was going to be paid $4.59, I think. You know how much I got paid?
How much?
$2.29. I got paid $229.54. I'm pretty sure those are the exact numbers.
Are you for real?
Dude, what they did was illegal. I'm still 17 for another week and a half. Like, what the fuck? I just don't know.
How did you make like no money, my guy?
I don't know. And literally, I spent all of it. I was supposed to be paid $4.59, bro. That shit kills me. That's another thing that led me to thinking, if I don't get my career settled right after high school, which is why this whole surgery thing has me all down, because I'm like, dude, if I don't get my career settled, I'm going to be stuck with a shit job like that for the rest of my life, dude. Who wants to do that?
Nah.
Like, have you ever had a job like that? Like, where you get paid, taxed, and all that shit?
Nah. I mean, I did, like, Taekwondo instructing, which was taxed, but I made $10 an hour starting.
Lucky ass bitch. I can't do Taekwondo, so I can't do that. Literally, my only options right now are, like, car washes and shit. That's another reason why I was considering going into the military again. I'm pretty sure you didn't know about that. Or
No,
I've had
I
a
didn't.
conversation.
You never mentioned that.
Yeah, I said if I don't get the whole, like, firefighting thing started, or if my shit doesn't pop off, then, you know, I'm going to go into the Navy, because the Navy or Air Force, I'm pretty sure we have talked about it before.
Yeah, we've talked about a little bit.
Yeah, we got into an argument that day. Literally, like, if nothing pops off and I can't get anything going, I'm going into the military because I want to make sure that I have benefits lined up, retirement, and a solid pay, because who wants to work?
Would you go in as an officer?
No, because I don't want to take the time out to go to school.
Would you do school inside of the military, then go officer later?
Oh, yeah. Like, if you don't take advantage of the schooling that the military can give you for free, you're kind of fucking dumb.
All right, cool. Because that's what I was making sure. Like, enlisted's cool and all, but the time it takes you to rank up to E8, E9, and there's, like, limited choices on getting there, it's better just to go officer. Like, my aunt made it to captain, which on the pay grade says, like, 100 to 160 grand.
That's Gmon's sister?
Yeah. Like, she made banking as an officer, and she did 25 years, so she's making 75% of that base pay every month.
Wait, is she still in?
No.
Oh, okay.
Once you retire after 25 years, it's 75% base pay. So she's making what she made, or 75% of it, every month.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, I've also thought about going into, reserve? Because reserve
You don't get the benefits.
Well, no, you don't get the benefits, but that's also another source of income.
It's an easy income because you get paid on base or whatever. Like, you show up to training, you get paid. You show up once a month, you get paid less. You show up like 4 times a month, you're going to get paid hella.
Yeah, no, like, I have about 3 buddies that actually went reserve. They do shit. Like, they literally don't do anything and still walk away with, like, $500. And I'm like, dude, all I have to do is give 2 weeks, or wait, no, not 2 weeks, 2 months of my life, go in reserve, and still get money.
I'll say it's definitely something easy to do if you don't have a wife or anything. Like, you just work out on the weekends and get paid.
So, speaking of that, relationships in the military, you know how hard that is, right?
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend right now.
Yes, I do.
How do you think that's gonna work out?
Right now, she shows nothing but loyalty to me, so I'm going to try to make it work, and we're going to see how that goes.
As we've talked about before, though, it's bound to be like that until you leave. Things will change when you leave. Things will get harder. There are wives that have kids with people that are in the military. They end up cheating, all this stuff. Do you think you guys will be able to get past all that, or?
I mean, it's 2 months. I mean, that's not really that much. Everyone has gone 2 months without kissing or doing anything like that. It's
2
not that
months
hard.
plus the other 6.
But I'll be able to have my phone, and I'll be getting paid so I could fly her out or something.
True. But I also, like, you know Blake, right?
Mm-hmm.
The buddy that I showed you, he's actually going to Buds, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He gets, like, no time off, dude. Like, he gets time off, obviously, but
on the weekend you get time off, but during the week, nah.
Yeah, it's not crazy to fly somebody out, though.
I mean, I was thinking, like, if we make anything happen, like, Friday night she gets there, so I get done as soon as I'm done with Buds that night, and then just hang out with her Saturday, and she dips.
So are they pretty lenient when it comes to rules, in Buds, or?
It's definitely not lenient while you're there, but whenever they give you your off, you can do whatever. Just don't go be stupid, or you're going to get dropped from the team most likely.
So how does that work? Like, the teams thing, do you know anything about that?
So, I know you don't get assigned to a team until after Buds, and there's a chance that even if you get past Buds, you can still get dropped, because there's Buds and then all this stuff, but then you have to get voted into a team by the actual team members itself. And if they don't want you in, then you just wasted 6 months of your life.
So Do you think you'll have to compete with people still, like after you get your trident or whatever it's called?
I mean, I'm definitely just trying to stay the like gray man, the middle man. I don't want to be seen as too good or too low. As long as I'm right in the middle, people are gonna want me.
Which I don't think you'll be right in the middle, dude. You fucking dusted that last swim that you did, right? Like you shaved off 45 seconds we talked about. Do you think you're gonna be the middleman?
I'm not trying to have the instructors on my ass the entire time.
So, if you're the guy that's on top or the guy on the bottom, you're gonna have them on your ass.
Yeah, you're definitely drawing attention. So if you're on top and you start doing worse, they're gonna get on your ass. If you're at the bottom and you're not doing better, they're gonna get on your ass.
How would you kind of calculate where you're gonna be though? You kind of just go with the flow. You're not gonna be able to time if you're
You see that? You see us running? I'm in the middle of the crowd.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, what if the people in front of you are like running 6 minutes and the people behind you are running like barely like the medium amount of time that you can run? Then you're kind of a slacker, no cap.
I mean, at least I'm getting through it. They tell you to cheat as long as you don't get caught.
Who says that?
The drill instructors.
What the
They've
fuck?
told people, like, cheat your reps and all this stuff. They'll reward you for it. Well, not really reward you, but like, if you can get away with cheating, get away with it. But whenever they catch you, just get ready to get your ass handed to you. Because whenever you're in a team, you're trying to be stealthy. You're trying to be sneaky. So if you can be sneaky enough to get away with not doing push-ups or something.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. Like, I'd probably do that shit, to be honest with you, while in boot camp, dude. If I've done it in, like football practice or some shit, dude. Literally, the coach turns around, I lay on the floor on my stomach or some shit. Like, hell not. Anybody tries to sneak their way out of doing a workout, but that's your job at that point. Like, do you think mentally you'll be like, oh, fuck it, dude. Like, I gotta do this for a living. I might as well just try to do it the best I can.
I mean, I'm going to try to reserve my energy for Hell Week, that's for sure.
What's Hell Week?
So it's 5 days with, or it's everything you do in buds, but all the evolutions take place where you get no sleep. They only give you 4 hours and they start you for 5 days, where you maybe get like naps in between if you are on the better side. Like, if you do evolutions and you come out first, it pays to win. They'll let you get like 30 minutes of nap or whatever.
So is it kind of like the Crucible in the Marines, or?
It's the Crucible and meth.
Like, do you have any specifics, or like what they have you do?
Well, there's a lot of log PT, trench, I mean, like where they get in the boat and they have to go out and then come back. There's the, what's it called? What I was talking about earlier, the trench, not trench, but the shore, where you have to go there and you lock up and you...
Yeah.
But I said there's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I can't really get into specifics because I haven't been there.
So there's a lot of, like, water stuff that plays into the SEALs. Is that one of the reasons why you chose to do that? Because I know other branches, like we talked about earlier, have their own spec war stuff. Did the swimming play into it? You could be honest.
Yes. Because, like, we surf, bro. Like, we surf. We're comfortable in the water. I'm not going to go to the Army Rangers and just be stuck on land. I'm not, nah.
Dude, I still don't know how I was considering that, to be honest. You remember when I was going through that whole phase, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, go Army for like 3 months straight, dude. And then I was being a pussy and I didn't want to leave. And then after that, my mom had a talk with me. You remember Ralph had a talk with me too. I was a little, I was on a different planet at the time. But you guys still try to talk me back into it. Then I went into the Navy thing. I was super, like, crazy about that for how many months? Like 5 months, dude?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I used their ass for motivation. I'm not going to even lie, dude. I used their ass so bad. I feel bad for McPherson, though. I'm not going to lie.
At least he's in a different office now. I haven't even seen that dude in, like, months.
He was the recruiter that signed you, right?
Yeah.
So, does he check up on you or anything?
Not really. I'm with Suarez now. I probably shouldn't be saying names, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it matters. But I know he was, like, paying attention to me like crazy because he was just waiting for me to sign. Do you think that he just wanted signatures, or?
I mean, that's what they get paid to do. They need names. They have to get a quota by every month.
Don't you think they should sort of try to build a relationship with people, though, since they're recruiting you?
I mean, they can build a relationship all they want, but there's going to be those weird kids that just become friends and don't sign. What do you mean? Like, you can be friends with recruiters. Like, you can,
like me.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you see how the recruiters come to school, like people joke around, fist pump them and all that. You can be friends with the recruiter, but that's not going to get you the names you need on the quota to get them into the Navy or something.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I feel super bad for him, dude. I became buddy with that guy. I would text him all the time, ask him what he was doing, you know, all this shit. And then I just dipped on his ass. Like, he tried to talk to me about it too, dude. He called me that day when my mom told him that I was second thinking, like, I had second thoughts. And he was like, Angel, you have to choose the career that's gonna be 100% guaranteed. Firefighting isn't 100% guaranteed. And I was like, McPherson.
I mean, he has a point there, though.
He does, because firefighting has a waiting list, right?
Yeah.
If if I perform like mediocre or some other shit, then I'll get put at the bottom of the list. So, there's a line to get a job because there are so many people that want to do it.
Yeah.
Like your buddy Cody. The other day, I saw him, dude, and I was like...
Oh, he added you on Snap. I don't know.
Oh, he added me on Snap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't check. He might... I didn't remember. I don't add dudes on Snap. It's kind of sus. But, yeah, no, I saw him the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, Bud could be a firefighter. He's got to put on some weight. But he could do it for sure. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to him about it. But he was like, yeah, nah, I'll wait till after I graduate to do it. And I was like, that's probably the worst thing to do. You want to start... at least learning about the stuff now.
I know this is your podcast, but what have you started to do for the firefighting?
So, since my surgery kind of postponed all of my plans, but before I figured out I had to get surgery or anything, my mom's ex-husband, we got into that whole thing. He gave me a recruiter's number. He told me to go up to the station, right, and talk to them, and that, he'd help me as much as he could. The school's only like $5,000, so it's not that bad. My mom talked about like a grant or something that'll pay for the whole thing. So I'm hoping I don't have to work at AMC for too long because, dude, I worked 50 hours for $230.
No.
That shit's trash. So that's not going to pay for school and a car. I need both.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I can just, catch a ride from somebody else while I go to school so that I can just start working that job that'll set up my career so I can start ranking up and shit. Because it's not that much, but it's still $5,000, dude.
Yeah.
And then I saw Coach Gallman. You know Coach Gallman, right? Sergeant Major in school. His wife is actually the recruiter for the Jacksonville Fire Department.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, and he tried to give me her information, but he scared the shit out of me, and I didn't go to lunch for the rest of the year. Yeah, considering it was only like 2 or 3 days. But yeah, he walked up and he was like, so what are you going to do? I saw you didn't do too good in wrestling. And I was like...
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, dude, what the fuck? So then he was like, so what are you going to do with your life? And I was like, I'm going to be a firefighter. And he was like, really? Where? And I was like, just Jacksonville? And he was like, my wife's actually the recruiter there. Let me give you her information. And I was like, oh, shit. The bell rang and I was out, dude.
So you never got the information?
Fuck no. I think I could just find it on the internet, but like him giving it to me, he was probably gonna give me a whole like prep talk about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck no, dude. Like, especially since he did not like me in football, bro. I have clips of him.
I forgot you had to work with him. Yeah.
Yeah, like I would literally get yelled at by him. He was cool sometimes. Like I almost picked it off because I was playing free safety that year, but his standards were way too high for the team that we had, dude. They went 0-10. Like, come on, why be like that?
I mean, I heard either freshman year or sophomore year had the best students if they would have just tried.
Oh, yeah. I remember, like, Cole,
yeah.
All of them. They were big as fuck, dude. That was probably the biggest our team's ever been. Now they're kind of, like, they're big.
Dude, I hate our team now.
Like...
Our biggest dude's like a sophomore.
Yeah, it's Ned. It's the Asian guy, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about him? Yeah, literally, he's big, but he's still kind of short. He's not big like Cole. Cole was like 6'5", like 300 pounds, dude.
I mean, there's
crazy.
Luke Padgett. He just went in.
Luke Padgett?
Or whatever his name is.
The one that was on the advertisement? Yeah, no, he's not big, though. He's not playing on the line.
He's not Luke Padgett.
Yeah, no, Luke Padgett's like the QB or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's all right. He's more of a runner, but I mean, they won 21-0 in their last game, which I mean was solid. But they also won last year's spring game, and they got swept the entire season. So we really don't know what to expect. I just think people don't prepare for spring games.
Yeah.
Are you into football, or like what sports do you like?
I don't really watch sports or any of that.
No, you just like working out.
Yeah.
I've seen you watch surfing videos.
Dude, I don't know. I just wish I was there with the big waves because we don't get those here.
Is that something that played into us going to Cali?
Definitely, I'm still going surfing.
Did you talk to your parents about the board situation or anything?
We're gonna rent one there or buy one.
Is it going to be fiberglass or foam?
It better be fiber. I already said that.
I was going to say.
I cannot do a floaty foam board.
Yeah, no, they get you like a 7-foot like log. And
dude, if I had a log on those big waves, I will die.
Fuck no. I mean, I'll just be sitting there watching, laughing probably. I'll definitely record that because that shit's going to be funny. I to be honest with you, I was kind of scared about that.
Why? The
Because?
longboards on the big waves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally, It wasn't just the longboards, though. It was more just the waves in general. Those are, like, double the size of ours.
Not really. They're 4 to 6.
4 to 6? I thought they were, like, 6 to 8.
No, I was looking at it. They're about 4 to 6 with really nice conditions, though.
I remember when we changed where we were going to go, you said Santa Cruz, and I was like, what's so special about Santa Cruz? What is so special about Santa Cruz?
It's just... I don't know how to really explain it, but, like... You know how St. Augustine's known as, like, one of the oldest towns or whatever?
Yeah.
That's how California Santa Cruz is. It's just known for, like, their surfing. That's why you see all the apparel and all that, 'cause that's what it's known for. And all that.
True. I actually forgot about that. You said that the other day when we went into, Tilly's?
Yeah.
We gotta get some fucking Santa Cruz shirts. But yeah, no, I to be honest with you, I never heard about that place before you said we were going.
You never heard of Pleasure Point or any of that?
Nah.
Oh, dude.
I'm not very informed.
There's even
with the
Jamie
West Coast.
O'Brien videos at Pleasure Point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched him in forever, though. After he got his knee injured or some shit, I haven't watched him.
Yeah, have you seen that tournament he just hosted? That was the joke.
No, I haven't. I've just watching a lot of
They spun a
fucking...
wheel on foam boards on what they were going to ride, and it was just people that didn't know how to surf.
What the hell?
Like, they were at a wave pool, and everyone just kept falling.
Really?
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me about this video he posted like a year and a half, 2 years ago. He was at, I think, like a resort or some shit in Hawaii. It was like apparently a nice surf spot. And there was this Asian dude in a Speedo. He put his board on the sand flat, right where the waves were coming in and breaking.
Yeah.
And his wife was just standing there, like taking a picture right from where when the water hits the board, so it could look like he was surfing. Have you ever been that down bad?
No, we have not been that down bad.
I'm saying you, but we both were posers at one point, so
yes.
Yeah, nah. What that makes me think, what made you want to get into surfing? Because I never really talked to you about that.
I mean, I started surfing. Well, I didn't really start, but you remember my first time I ever surfed was in Puerto Rico when I was like 6.
Yeah.
And we've always had that board there, and I've always loved the beach, but I've never had a ride to get there because I didn't drive. But ever since Corona, like the first time we picked up a board and watching everyone, I was like, damn, this could actually be cool.
So that obviously made you want to get better. Duh.
Yeah.
Do you think Florida is the place to start learning? Because that's
Hell no.
No?
Maybe like Cocoa Beach or somewhere else, but like we were not blessed with beaches, bro.
Well,
we get good swell like once a month.
I haven't been in forever because of my medical shit.
Right now it's 0.5 feet.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck? Dude, it was pretty good a year ago.
It was, hear me out though, like, I think it was last week there was a tropical storms and there was like 5-foot barrels.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you caught a barrel since last time when you caught one with me?
I haven't been surfing really.
Oh, true.
I haven't really been surfing clean conditions, I could say.
And then you brought your girlfriend to the beach, which distracts you. You can't really surf with her.
I mean, in Daytona, I caught some sick waves. I almost hit an air.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What board did you bring? The
my
fish?
fiber.
Oh.
I wanted to go hit the air, but whenever I went off the lip, my foot slipped.
What a bitch. Start waxing your board, bitch.
I know.
But yeah, nah. To be honest with you, I kind of just thought it would be cool. Like, that's why, you remember we got pictures with the board and shit. We didn't really try. The most I caught was like one on my stomach. And then eventually, it was about this time last year, we went on that vacation with my family.
Yeah.
I got my own board and I was like, all right, I actually got to start trying because this board was like $350. I got to put it to like work. And then we started being competitive with it.
Yeah.
That's when you turn into an asshole. Because literally, you wanted to be so competitive and be better than me, and we just wanted to be better than each other. And I was like, fuck, dude, this is more than just surfing at this point.
But it led to us getting really good quick, though.
We were actually pretty good.
I'll say we had so much progress really fast, and the time you quit is whenever both of us started going down.
Yeah. I mean, you still caught a barrel, though, recently.
Yeah.
But that's about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been going for airs, and I've been doing a lot of carves and, like, cutbacks and stuff, but nothing crazy.
It really sucks, though, because I remember that one trip when we went with Corey. Yeah. I literally caught one. Like, I was riding all the way down, like, to shore, right?
Yeah.
But it was like, it was something that I had never done before, so I was pretty amazed by it, and Corey didn't get it on fucking video, bro. It pissed me off so heavy, because I was like, Corey, you had one job. You can't surf. And you had one job. Just record me, bro. No, he missed the entire thing.
Oh,
you remember I
left it? I know you got mad because your hand was in the water and you're like crouched down, slowed down into it and everything.
Yes, bro. I was like, if you call it like what, hang five? Like my foot was all the way at the front because I slipped. It was accidental. Yeah. But then my other foot was like crouched right in front of me and my hand was just in the water kind of like trying to control. It was accidental. I swear to God, it was accidental. But it looked so cool and it would have been so cool for pictures. The fucker fucked it up. I hope you're listening to this. You said you would watch, so fuck you, Corey. But, yeah, do you think you'll be doing a lot of that when you leave for the military, or?
Oh, bro, whenever I get the buds, I'm not trying to, like, I'll have a girl, so I'm not going to go out clubbing and all that, of course. So I'll probably just have a board and just...
Stop the cap. She's not going to listen to this, bro. We're, what, 50 minutes into this already, bro? She's not going to listen to it. Just be honest.
I want to stay loyal, my G.
Stay loyal. No one has to know.
No one has to know.
On God.
Well, mama don't know, don't hurt. Just kidding.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Literally, it won't hurt, bro. But I'm not going to seem like that guy that's forcing you to be a cheater. It's all good. You're going to cheat.
Nah.
Yeah. But, so you do think you'll be doing a lot of surfing?
Yeah, it's California. Plus, it's down south, so hopefully there's some good swell.
So that leads me to ask you, like, what do you see in your future when it comes to living situation? Because you said that we weren't blessed very well with Florida beaches. Do you want your kids to be in a place where they can learn with great waves, or, you know, Hawaii, California, some shit like that, Costa Rica? I don't even know if Costa Rica has, like, good waves. But, you know, a tropical place.
I mean, rank on me all you want. I mean, it was just for jokes or whatever, but I was telling Hannah, like, if we ever, like, make it long, it's a beach house or whatever, and we started looking at beach houses just to see prices.
Beach house where, though?
Like, we wanted to look at St. Augustine, Pensacola, California, and New Jersey.
I was going to say, well, New Jersey's actually solid. You've seen, not Jamie Benn, that's the fucking hockey player. It's one of the guys that Jamie O'Brien hangs out with. You know, the guy with the pineapple fucking shit. Yeah, I can't remember his name right now. But he's actually New Jersey. The only thing I don't like about them, or, you know, New Jersey's waves, is they're all fucking, like, shit brown, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're kind of gross.
Yeah, no, it looks gross. I'm not even a fan of Florida, and it's just green.
Yeah.
I want nice blue water, bro.
Yeah, the only thing about California is, like, a beach house is, like, $5 million.
$5 billion?
Million.
What the fuck?
And St. Augustine is like 1.4. That's more doable.
I can't even imagine, like, Hawaii. Like, how much do you think Jamie O'Brien's beach house costs?
See, I don't even think you can get a house in Hawaii. Like, it's like Australia.
What's happening with Australia?
Like, in Australia, it's really... In house is like $5 million. Any house. People that live there either inherit it from other family or other kind of stuff like that.
So you can't go and buy one?
You can if you're, like, rich.
Oh. Because you said inherited by, like, family, so I'm assuming they're renting it out or just saying
no,
fucking...
like, it just gets passed down.
Oh. That's fucking gay. That's, no.
That's how I see Hawaii. There's small islands that are big tourist areas, so, of course, the houses are going to be expensive or it's just passed down.
So I assume that you're keeping Hawaii as, like, a vacation place.
Definitely.
You don't want to ruin it, or it's just too expensive? Because I know if you go to a place that... You know, like, let's say you go to Disneyland every fucking, like, 2 weeks or some shit, it's going to ruin it.
I just don't want to ruin it. Plus, I do not need a dead kid at Pipeline.
A dead kid? That's why he'll go somewhere else and then go to Pipeline when he's 18 or some shit.
Bro, the swell's like 10 feet. When am I going to put a 2-foot kid on?
2 foot?
Yeah. I'm going to teach that kid at, like, 4 years old.
Nah. I mean, you'll be out there. He'll be watching you from when he's little. But, nah, I don't think you put a 2-foot... 4-year-old kid at fucking Pipeline, dude.
For the boys.
Full send?
Full send, my guy.
Fuck it. We'll go with that. But that all. Have you seen the new show that's coming out?
The Amazing Surfer, whatever it's called.
The Ultimate Surfer, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. You're gonna be in boot camp when that comes out.
I know, it's sad. I followed it whenever it had like 1,000 followers.
Yeah, I saw it like 7:30 in the morning at school, dude, and I was like, why is Kelly Slater on a very cinematic poster? This is really confusing. And then I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, that's actually cool. And there's baddies.
And they're bad.
All the girls on that show are bad as
I
fuck.
don't know, 2 of them were kind of weird looking.
Who? You probably can't see it right now,
Yeah.
but I didn't see one girl that wasn't a dime, dude. That's just me,
like
though.
Tinder.
Yeah, dude. Tinder is goated, bro. Literally, like, not all of them. Maybe the lowest was like an 8 max. 7? You said 8 yesterday.
I never said 8.
Yes, you
I
did.
never even put a score on it.
Fuck you.
I said it was at 80%.
Oh, yeah, 80%. That's true. But yeah, no, Tinder's fire. You don't get it. If you get it, you're going to want to cheat on your girlfriend. 150%. Not 80%, 150%. Like, it's just too good. I'll show you after this, but they're all dimes, bro.
Yeah.
Especially, like, Yubo, that shit is trash compared to Tinder, bro. I paid for Tinder Gold. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Literally, I get to see everybody that likes me and instantly like them back. It's crazy. Don't mind me. I'm just fascinated by it because I'm not even 18. I turn 18 in like a week and a half. It's fine.
Don't let them find out.
Yeah, I'll be fine. But, yeah, you got all the bitches on Yubo, bro. Imagine what you could do on Tinder. Doesn't that make you kind of curious?
I'm gonna look like a testicle with my bust head.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about, like, after basic, dude. You're going to be in California, basically a single man. You're going to be out there alone. Like, come on. Tell me there's no ounce of temptation in you.
No.
Swear to God.
No temptation.
I'll hold you up to that. Come on, bruh. Be honest.
I ain't being honest with you, G.
You just think that she's going to watch this shit. No, she's not. She's not going to watch this, bruh. Literally, I'm going to be completely honest, and everybody might disagree with me. I think to have a healthy relationship, you have
Mason
to...
got on to you about this.
Yes, I know, bro.
We were at the gym. He was like, bro, ain't you trying to validate cheating? And that boy was just dumb.
Bro, it's because Zoe ruined my whole mentality when it came to relationships, bro.
Dude lost one girl and doesn't know how to act.
No, it's not that I lost
I
one girl.
know.
It's that I caught feelings for her and I didn't want it to end. And it ended, bruh. She did me dirty, bro. That's what happened.
Nice guys always finish last. Should have known that.
Fuck you. Yeah, no, it's true, though. Nice guys always finish last, bro.
That song hit different.
The only girls that let nice guys through are ugly as fuck. That's a fact.
2 + 2 = 4.
So you're saying if I have 2 girlfriends
Yes.
that are 2s, so if I have 4 girlfriends, that's an 8 and it's a dub.
However, I'm not gonna mention names. Girl at the car wash. Go, bro.
Savannah, if you're watching this, he's pointing you out. He thinks I should date you, but I don't know about that, to be honest. We should talk about that later. I know I said I'd call you yesterday, but I just didn't feel like it. I'm going to be real. But I don't know why you're so geeked out about her, dude. Like, what was so... Well, just be honest. It doesn't really matter.
She's out of your league.
How the fuck is she out of my... I think I'm a pretty solid dude.
You're a solid dude, but she's solid.
Have you seen her without the mask?
No.
You haven't seen it. You got to have a full, like, 360 of her, bro, to have that kind of opinion.
I had a 360.
So you're saying her ass was fat, right? Be 100%. That's not cheating, okay?
It was.
It was fat.
Yeah.
Savannah, if you see this, right when you get to this part, go on Snapchat and send me a booty pic right now in the mirror. Please. Thank you. To be honest with you, I don't know. I just don't think I'm ready for a relationship, dude. Like, have you not felt like that before?
I mean, whenever I met Hannah or whatever, I wasn't ready for a relationship. I just didn't like being lonely, and it turned into something good.
You just didn't like being lonely?
Yeah.
I think I'm lonely, but not that lonely. Like,
I was single for like a year before her.
yeah, I've been single for what? It just made 2 months, bro. I don't think I'm to the point. Like, dude, I tried to move on from my ex 3 days after knowing, or after, you know, breaking up with her to go to Savannah. I wasn't going to leave that girl alone like that. I'm going to be real. I was about to lead her on heavy because I wasn't.
You better hope she doesn't watch this.
No, dude, she knows how I feel. She knows how I feel, 150%. I told her I didn't want to lead her on. She said, thank you for the honesty. I came back to her. You know, I told her we could be friends with benefits, you know? Like, it's chill. My life's chill right now. I just don't want to force anything because if I don't like them, I'm just going to break their heart. But if I do break their heart, then, I mean, it's not really my fault because they kind of pursued into it, you know?
However, there's that one girl you wouldn't cheat on.
Hannah, your friend is probably the most attractive person I have heard. She's more attractive than Zoe, in my opinion, but she doesn't like me. That's the part that sucks, dude. Like, is there any chance of Hannah talking to her for me, bro?
No.
Why? What happened?
Nothing. Just, it's more of like, I don't really know. They're not close anymore like that.
Why not? What happened? Because I thought last time you said that she only had like a couple close friends and she was one of them.
Her only close friends were like Lily and Alex. I don't know. Like, Emma and Hannah grew up together, but they kind of like distant.
Aw, damn. That's tough. But they
like,
still cheer together,
The first
right?
time they talked in like 6 months was whenever she told her about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You said that they were close, you lying ass
close.
bitch.
They grew up together.
But they're not close anymore. She can't even talk to her. Like, for me.
I mean, it's kind of like me and DJ. You know who DJ is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Are we gonna see him while we're in Cali?
Nah, he's like 6 hours away.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I want to make a new friend.
I know, DJ's cool. I love him.
But yeah, no, we're not gonna see him.
No.
But you said it was like that situation. You guys were close at one point, but you're not close anymore, type thing.
Yeah, like, I still consider him family. Like, all of us are still super close, but I don't know anything about him anymore.
Yeah. So when did you guys stop? Like, when did he moved or some shit? Or?
Yeah, like 5th grade. He's had military parents, and they got sent to Japan.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he was there for 3 years, and then he got stationed to California.
Dude, I would never go to Japan, dude.
Dude,
Would you live in Japan?
I wouldn't live there, but being deployed there for like maybe like 6 months to a year would be kind of raw.
I could see that working out, but not living, bro. That shit's too packed. Imagine China.
Imagine trying to learn the language.
Fuck no. Like, it's kind of like that Karate Kid movie where they had to or they moved.
Bro,
I think that was China.
They can
or some
put a
shit.
whole sentence in a word bubble like
in
that
a symbol.
Yeah, in a
that
symbol.
Shit's crazy. Like, English, it takes like a whole book to get one message across, and then in Japanese it'll take half of that book to get that message across. I couldn't do it, bro. Like, I like Asian women. That's cool. But some of them...
What kind of Asian women?
Asian American. Asian American specifically. Dude, if they're from... this is not racist. But if they're from the country, most likely their face is fake. Or they're flat. Am I wrong?
I just say this. Nah, I'm gonna keep my opinions.
Come on, bruh. Literally, it's I just think they're fake. I've seen so many videos on like Instagram and shit of them taking their makeup off.
Yeah.
Their foreheads are fucking massive, and I'm like, dude, you can't trust anybody. It's bad enough in today's day and age, 2021. You can't trust anybody as it is,
bro. All I gotta say is Afro Man warned us all.
Who's
you know this song? You know Colt 45 Crazy Rap?
Yeah.
Met this girl in Hollywood. She had green hair, but damn, she looked good. Took her to my house because she was fine, but she whooped out a dick that was bigger than mine.
Oh, shit. I just had a realization.
Bro, he predicted the blue hair frenzy of, like, transgenders and, like, all this. Ew.
Imagine, you've heard of Bangkok, right? Bangkok?
No.
I don't know exactly where it is. I think, don't, quote me on this, but, like, I think it's in, like, Thailand or some shit. Bangkok. It's, like, a capital. It's a huge-ass city. Yeah. Prostitutes. Transgender prostitutes.
Hell no.
Like, literally, I've heard a story on YouTube. It was, like, a funny, like, story time about a dude that went to Bangkok, and he still slept with the transgender prostitute.
Hear me out. This doesn't, like, go to me, but a mouth is a mouth, a tooth is a tooth. Just go crazy, my dude.
What? A mouth is a mouth. I've never heard that shit before.
You never saw that? It was on a comedy thing on Netflix. Some dude was like, yeah, I was in the military. Whenever I went out of town, I had prostitutes. Little I know is a dude, but a mouth is a mouth and a tooth is a tooth. It all feels good in the same way.
Fuck no. If you were down bad, that bad, would you do it?
No.
But a mouth is a mouth, bro.
Then get over here.
No, I'm joking. But, I mean, nah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that whole philosophy that you just put in for me, bro. I'm not doing that shit. But yeah, no.
You don't know if you're gay if you don't try it.
That's why I'll never try it. I'm good. I like pussy. Mom, I love you. Dude, she yelled at me heavy the other day. Because I was telling my sister a story, dude. I was like, yeah, I had a pussy appointment. It was with, I was supposed to be seeing Savannah that day, dude. And I had to cancel on her because my fucking balls hurt. Like, literally, my balls hurt so bad. That's the day I went to the emergency room. And I was like, fuck. God damn, I just looked up and I was like, I gotta cancel on her, bro. Good thing she didn't call out from work yet. But I was like, damn, bro, I gotta cancel my pussy appointment. And she was like, Andrew. And I was like, what? It's not that big of a deal. And my sister was just sitting there like, oh. And I was like, bro, it's not that deep. And she was like, no, get out of here. She didn't want to hear it from me, bro. Have you been like that around your dad? I'm pretty sure your dad doesn't care, but...
I don't really talk about sex with my dad. It's more of like, he knows I do it. He can hear it.
Oh my god. You can hear it?
Yeah, I've heard him. I told you about that, right?
Oh yeah, with the whips and shit.
Yeah.
I'm exposing him right now.
Dude, my dad with the sex wax and like all that kind of stuff.
I can't see myself doing that shit either. Wax?
Bro, I do not want to be burned having sex. That just does not sound appealing.
You know, I think you're the person that told me about this. People get like these knives.
Yeah, because the redhead we know.
Yeah.
She it's not really a sharp knife, but it's only to like pierce the top layer of your skin and you just cut them.
That's fucking weird.
It's a pain kink, but that's to like a whole nother level because you're bleeding. I'm like, God.
Wait, you still bleed? I thought it only like...
No, you still bleed.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, that's weird. That's fucking weird.
Like, I like being scratched, but
it never draws blood, obviously.
I mean, I have.
I was gonna say, don't lie, bro. I'm pretty sure you've showed me a scratch one time where that shit fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Was it the scratch on your penis? Nah, never mind. That was your dad.
Pause. No, that was because he punched me. We're not gonna get that through.
What happened? Because I was there for it, but you gotta let the people hear about the story, bro.
Nah, he wanted to do a water bottle chugging challenge, and we lined up, and I knew he was gonna do some dumb shit, but I was like, all right, whatever. So he was like, 3, 2, 1. I'm over here chugging my bottle, and next thing you know, dude just punches me in the dick and just like cuts the tip of it.
How did he cut the tip though?
Because it was like my underwear was wet and it was like a cloth, so the cloth just like rug burned, like cut that shit, and it went from like the tip of my dick all the way like halfway down, and it was just.
I remember hearing you in the shower right after, bro. Like, you punched a hole in the door. Your grandma came out. What happened? And then you went into the bathroom and said, I'm gonna go take a shower. Hopped in the shower. And I was like, yo, that shit really hurt, bro. And I was just still sitting out there laughing.
Because I had hot water and I like always face inwards first. I didn't think about it, so I just went in and it was just, bro,
that's... I feel like that's more of like do you put cereal first or milk first type of thing? Why do you face the in first, dude? I never do that.
Because my back is always going to face the entire time, so I might as well like get my face wet first.
I was going to say, dude, when the water's like boiling hot, bro, I usually like put it on my back first to kind of brace my face. I don't do that's kind of ballsy in my opinion. Do you shower piping hot water too?
Yeah. I go as hot as I can.
You're fucking crazy. Like that piping ass hot water.
I mean, I use my hand at first just to brace myself and just go in.
My Zoe, I don't give a fuck if she doesn't want her name used. She claimed, right, while we were talking, dude, your water is not hotter than mine. I went in there, that shit was cold. She was like, no, I shower with hotter water than you. And I was like, are you sure about that? Because I come out with my skin red as shit. And she was like, yeah, no, I'm white as shit and my skin turns red. I go in, because, you know, we took a shower together.
Yeah.
Fucking, what is it? literally the water wasn't hot at all, and I turned it all the way to what I like, and she was like, ah, and I was like, yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, then again, she's probably more sensitive since she's white as shit, which is why I considered,
Yeah.
you don't use piping hot water, but I guess you're just like that, bro. But fucking, have you showered with Hannah yet?
No.
What?
Yeah, we have.
You were in Daytona with her for like a week and you didn't shower with her?
Her mom, dad, two brother's girlfriend, everyone was there.
You stood in a hotel room with all of them.
It was a condo, but yeah.
Oh, a condo?
Mm-hmm.
They rent out condos for only like 4 or 5 days?
No, they own the condo.
Oh, what the fuck, really?
Yeah, they've owned it for like 20 years, or it's been in the family.
Is it like I'm not really like too experienced with like condos or shit, but is it like a part of a building or some shit?
Yeah, it's a part of a building, so it's a temporary condo. Like every year they get it for 1 week, and they pay like $50 a year for it.
Oh, $50 a year?
Yeah, and then like $500 for like some other thing, but that's about it.
Bro, I'm about to get a condo.
I mean, but they've owned it for 20 years. Like when the building first opened, it's a way more now.
Oh, that's facts. Yeah, no. Do you think that's a good like alternative for the housing situation? Like, cause if she'll have that house by the time she's probably old enough to want to settle down. Do you think you guys would want to go down there, Daytona?
I mean, it's just a weekly thing. It was really cool. The only weird part about it though is like there's no surf, and the same people are the same, or every year it's the same people there.
It's a big party town though, no?
Nah.
I thought Daytona was like crazy about partying.
I mean, it was, but it seemed super quiet. Like the first day we got there was crackheads running around with pizza boxes, but after that it was super quiet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and we drove in and there was just like some girl in a bikini with pizza and just like throwing it.
Yeah, I've never been to Daytona. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I wanted to go to Daytona. We talked about that shit with Ethan.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down to go.
When? Before we leave? Or before you leave?
Yeah.
I hope I get... I hope I bounce back from the surgery super quick, dude, because I want to start doing shit. I told you work wanted me to go back in, like they told me to call them today, or else as of June 1st, I'd be abandoning my position or whatever. And I called them today, and she was like, yeah, apparently, they put in a note or some shit that said that if June 1st you didn't call back, you'd be abandoning your position because you didn't want to work here anymore. And I was like, that's not the case. It's not that I don't want to work. I just medically cannot work. Like, I haven't called because I've been medicated. I've been also going through graduation stuff, which I warned you guys about.
Hear me out. You should just go to the car wash place. You stand there, just do the pressure washer, and you get coochie.
She told me, though, that it's fucking hell, dude. You have to stand out there for like an hour at a time in the blazing hot. Coochie. I don't think coochie is worth an hour of my time getting fucking the sun beaming on me.
I've gone through worse to get coochie.
Like what?
Staying up all night for I didn't get sleep for 3 days when I was with Alexis. And it was just every night at 2 a.m. pick her up, go straight to school after.
That was a personal decision, though. This is a job. You chose to do that.
Okay, but you're getting paid for standing out there and then you get coochie after. It's like...
That's kind of true. You didn't get paid. It's a fair point. I mean, that coochie was magical, though, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
Best you've had?
No.
Who?
Hannah.
What? That's such a sim thing to say, bro. On God?
On God.
Bro, I need to get out there more. There's a girl this Thursday that I'm supposed to be chilling with, but I don't really know, bro. I don't know. Just a part of me says not to do it. With 90% of the girls, dude. Savannah, sweet girl, bro. Swear to God, she's like one of the sweetest girls I've ever met. I don't know. Something's holding me back, bro. And literally, I texted... You're
probably just not over Zoe, but the thing is, you got to get with the girl and find out.
That's true. I kind of just got to force myself in there, but that's why I was kind of hoping Hannah had a friend so that you'd pull up and be like, all right, so there's a girl in the car right now. And, or right now, I just fucking,
I'm kind of thankful that Hannah isn't very social, though.
She's an introvert. Didn't we talk about that the other night, dude?
That means I don't really have to worry about much dudes or anything like that, though, which is very nice.
Yeah. I mean, you did have to worry about her ex, though, a little bit, no?
Not really. It was like a 30-minute thing, and she blocked him for me.
What's his name? Like Tristan? Bolt cut?
Oh, that kid. No, I don't really care about him, bro.
What did he do that pissed you off?
Like, he was swiping up on the friend's stories with Hannah and saying, cute. Oh, my God. I was like, bro, why you gotta message this girl or message these people when my girl's in it? And then he tried to disrespect me and call me, like, kid stuff. And I was like, hell no.
What the fuck? Isn't he, like, a junior or some shit?
Yeah.
That's weird. And he's gay.
Dude said I wasn't worth his time.
You weren't worth his time. He probably wanted to fuck you. Let's just be real.
Dude, probably. Like, before me and Hannah got together, he was like, I know this dude's really good looking. I know you're going to get rid of me. I was like,
what?
Yeah.
What? Wait, so you were talking, you had her on Snap and all that before they broke up?
So, they were talking, about to get back together, and then I came in the picture. And then he was gone. Bye-bye.
Oh, shit. Damn, I didn't know about that.
For real?
Yeah, because, like, whenever, like...
Yeah, no, Hannah wasn't really, like, interested, but, like, she wanted to try to make it work, and then I came into the picture, and she just dropped him. Gone.
So he's probably still butthurt?
Oh, yeah, he found out about me because she posted something on Snapchat, and my notification popped up.
That's so tough. Did he add you on Snapchat?
Nope, he just looked me up on Instagram and was like, damn, this dude's good looking, I'm gone.
Damn, this dude's good looking, I might eat his ass. Bro, like, how can you... That's a very controversial thing that I've talked about before, dude. Like,
how do you like both?
Exactly. That's what I try to explain this to my mom, my sister. You cannot like both.
How do you like a penis? That thing looks so gross.
Exactly.
Just stick to vagina.
I like mine. Mine's pretty sick. I do helicopters with it and shit. But nah, like, I just can't see how you like both, dude. Like, if you've even had contact with another penis before you're gay. That's just me.
That's just weird as fuck.
Exactly.
I don't know how y'all football players be just like helicoptering onto like other people's backs.
Oh, that's different though,
no,
dude.
That's not.
That locker room energy is different. Bro.
No.
Yes. Have you been in a football locker room before? You've been in a wrestling room locker.
That is not an excuse to be gay.
You're not gay. You're homosexual.
Homosexual. You're putting your dick on other dudes.
Oh yeah, no, that was crew. We'll not say his last name, but he's basically the Batman of fucking Middleburg. We talked about that graduation night. Fucking Will, you know Stretch, right?
Yeah.
He came out and said, yo, he is the Batman of Middleburg. And I was like, yo, that's so accurate because he never came to school, so no one saw him, but everyone knows about him. He's Batman, bro. Like, literally, he came to school, and Mr. Yancey, or Coach Yancey, would always, like, celebrate every time he came to school because he would be like, hey, guys, I'm back.
86 days.
86?
Yeah.
That's what he said?
That's what he posted on his story.
Holy shit. I only missed like 30, 35 max.
Dude, Christian Huff missed 81 also.
Really? Well, that's kind of believable. Dude, he posted every morning. And I'm sorry, Christian, if you hear this. Every morning. Fuck school, bruh. Imagine being in school, bruh. With his drugs. And I'm like, Christian, I love you, bro. You know, you're a cool dude. Why drugs? Do you see why people do that? I personally
Respect
don't.
told me he just bought a house.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, but he was posting on a story. Him and like his friends just bought a house.
Holy shit! You know, I kind of wanted it. They probably didn't buy it, right?
I mean, whatever they do, they got their own house.
Yeah, they probably rented it. That's hopefully it doesn't turn into a trap house. But literally, like, I mean, that's better than the trap shed.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Playing, yeah.
Did you go to that before?
Which one?
The trap shed. The Middleburg Trap Shed?
I mean, I went to my own ones, but yeah.
Yeah, no. This one, I'm pretty sure, was Dylan, Kayla, and all of their little friend group, Hunter Lloyd and all them. Yeah. They went to a shed that just had a TV, air conditioning unit. One of the wall ones. It's not even like a legit air conditioning unit. It was like a wall air conditioning unit. And like a bunch of blankets. That was it. They called it, they like would post on Snapchat, hey yo, pull up to the trap shed. And I'm like, what the fuck? I showed it to Nani and my mom, and they were like, bruh, do they know what a trap is? We grew up in the ghetto, Angel. Like, come on. And I was like, I don't think they do.
It's Middleburg. No.
None of them know what ghetto is, dude. Like,
they know what getting muddy pussy is.
Muddy?
Yeah.
Ew.
Bro, you gotta figure those girls probably go mudding, drink beer, and then just go fucking dude after.
Literally,
That's kind of gross.
Didn't we talk about it the other day, dude? Oh wait, no, I think it was somebody else. I was saying girls go after, like, in our school, right?
The country bumpkins, yeah.
Yeah, like, there are some cute girls, bro, where I could see myself being with them.
Yeah.
But then they go after a 95-pound drug addict or nicotine addict that has no future. What the fuck? Like, I just don't understand.
I don't understand, dude. Like, back in my days, girls always wanted a six-pack and abs and all this stuff. Now they want dad bods and, like, skinny anorexic dudes.
I don't get it either, dude. Like, I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, okay, so I'm deciding to go on this dirty bulk because if I'm going to use, you know, this time, I'm at least going to make myself think that I'm doing something good, you know? So I'm going to try to bulk, get some more weight on me, you know? I'm shooting for...
When you dirty bulk, you have to do exercises also.
Yeah, I've been trying to do some pull-ups, push-ups, and shit.
Yeah.
Today, I couldn't even do more than 6 pull-ups, dude. I was so sad. I was repping out like 16 last time, right?
Yeah.
I was so sad I could barely do 6. But, yeah, no, like, those girls want to go with those guys. But by the age of, like, 45, they're going to be hitting them over the top of the head with glass bottles, dude. Like, bitch, go make me a sandwich. Which, I mean, I still want a sandwich, too, but I won't be rude about it. I'll be like, can you please go make me a sandwich?
No,
bitch.
I just slap them with my dick, and then they make it.
Oh, mushroom stamp. The good old mushroom stamp. Would you really, though?
Mommy, what's that on your face?
You do have a mushroom dick, so that makes sense.
Bro, nah.
You do have mushroom
Dude,
dick.
even Henny confirmed it. I don't have one.
She can't vouch for you.
How can she not vouch for me? She sees it more than
Because
anyone
she
does.
sims for you.
Go ask any ex.
Who?
Any.
Courtney?
Any.
Didn't she shit on your life, bro? Like, she hates you?
She doesn't hate me.
Oh, I thought you guys hated each other.
I mean, I don't like her, but girl tried to fuck me. I told you, like, we broke up. I don't know, this is probably like October. She tried to hit me up and fuck me.
Really?
Yeah.
Courtney?
Yeah.
Way to expose her, bro.
I told you this.
Did you?
I don't know, but she was like, hey, let me show you. I know I couldn't do anything in the past, but let me show you how I changed.
Fuck no. Would you have done it for her tits?
No.
Not even? That was the best part about her, apparently.
They were kind of veiny.
She had big nipples, didn't she?
Nah. Nipples weren't bad.
Veiny? I thought veiny, like had to do something.
Everywhere else. Like, it was super pale, I guess. It was just, like, veins everywhere.
That's kind of weird. And didn't she, and we technically can't get sued for this, right? Because we're not giving out their last name.
Bro, nobody is going to watch this anyways. Okay. Or this far.
Yeah, no, probably not. But we're already almost like an hour and 15 minutes into this, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, no, I actually know some people that will watch all the way through. Fucking, dude, it's on SoundCloud. So you can turn off your phone and just listen to it. I'll probably watch it back, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, what is it? Yeah, no, I thought everybody was, like, hyping her tits up, dude.
I mean, they're
big.
Yeah, they're big.
Not attractive.
Facts.
Yeah, no. I remember you bashing on girls with big nipples. What's wrong with those, bud?
They're just not appealing, bro. Like, if I'm gonna get on my tongue, I want some one little area. I don't want to have to, like, do circles with my head trying to get to it.
What the fuck? Circles?
Yeah, like, you don't lick their nipple?
What?
You don't, like, lick girls' nipples?
I never...
And, like, suck on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if it's, like, bigger, like, than your hand, and you're just...
Cardi B?
Yeah, like, you're just big circles with your head just going crazy.
Now you have me thinking about the ABCs thing. Do you spell out your ABCs?
Oh, yeah, dude, that's my warm-up.
Really?
Yeah, anytime I eat pussy.
I've never done that.
It's a good way to warm them up, because, like, different movement, like, you have to find out what they like.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's just, like, I just don't like going down there. To be real, that's just me personally, though. Going down there is kind of,
No, I really like it. It's kind of, like, it's sweet.
Sweet?
Yeah.
What the fuck does she do?
I have no clue.
What the hell? That's weird.
I told her, I said I enjoy it. The only bad part is it gives me acne around my, like, lips.
Ooh,
like,
yeah, I see it, too. This guy.
It happens to Noah and everyone else. Like, it's just a thing that happens.
I never got acne around there.
I don't know. Well, you're not white.
What the fuck does race have to do with anything, bud?
Because we get acne worse than any other race.
What statistics prove that?
How many Asians do you see with acne?
That's true. Well, I've seen, like, Asians have pretty fucking clear faces, dude.
How many dark-skinned people have lots of acne?
Dude, it's not that serious with them, but when they get it, it's fucking disgusting.
It is.
Like, that dude that Jay cut his hair, that pimple needed to be fucking popped, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, not very many have them. Puerto Rican and stuff, I don't get them either. It's the white people. We have some pretty bad acne.
I guess that's kind of true,
Like,
dude.
how are we the supreme race, but we get acne and are, like, the less...
Slow down, Hitler. I don't think you guys are the supreme
I'm not
race.
saying we are, but I'm just saying, how are we supposed to, like... We controlled everything, apparently, but... We have the worst bone strength. We
Really?
get acne. Yeah.
What the fuck? How?
Like, this isn't me being racist. Like, darker people, like, they can run faster and jump faster or higher because, like, their legs, they're genetically strengthened.
What the fuck?
You've never heard that?
No.
Yeah, like, genetically, they have stronger legs than us. Or maybe not you, but me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I'm short as shit.
Like, genetically, that's just what they're good at.
So black people.
This is gonna get me canceled, bro. But, like,
Nah, you're good.
yeah, like, even, like, the skulls are built different.
Really?
Yeah, like, if... What?
Dude, you said the skulls are built different, and I started thinking about something. Let me not say it. But continue.
Like, when you get in a fight, my dad told you their noses are way more sensitive than ours because the skull...
Oh, yeah, he was saying if you want to, make a black person tap out, punch him in the nose or some shit, dude.
Yeah, but just break.
Yeah, nah. This isn't I feel like it's racist.
This feels racist.
Loki,
We
yeah,
should
no,
switch the topic.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that. But, we kind of abandoned the whole fucking military thing to surfing to now black people and how their noses are super sensitive. Yeah, nah. Cancellation is not something that we want in our future. Watch them bring it back while you're in the military. Yo, not only does Tony have a TikTok, but he's also racist.
Oh, bro, did I tell you I made a private TikTok?
No.
Dude, I made a second one, and I had to take it down because it blew up. It got like 100,000 views, and it was just all military people bashing me.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, it was me like day one till I go to boot camp or whatever, and they're like, if you really want to be a Navy SEAL or whatever, focus on yourself. It shouldn't be a social trend. I was like...
What did you say in the post?
It was literally just like day 1 out of 56 or whatever until I leave for buds.
Oh, shit.
And then everyone was like, you're doing it for hype, you're doing it for whatever. And I was like, ow.
Then again, don't you think some of them are just hating, low-key?
I mean, I don't know. I deleted it right after. I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to go and just be the laughing stock of buds.
Were you showing off your body? Or?
Nah, it was just me doing like push-ups, pull-ups, swimming, all that kind of stuff.
Oh. Yeah, no, I feel like, because I've heard at least that, like, if you don't, it's kind of like how rankings work.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're higher than somebody, and what are you already, like E3?
Yeah.
You're E3. There are people that have been in there for maybe like 2 years, I think, maybe,
Yeah.
that are still trying to get E3, maybe E4, and you're already ahead of the game, right?
Yeah.
All because of a couple signatures and because of your drive to, get your spot, right?
Yeah.
They're probably just hating, bro. Like, come on.
Hear me out, though. Their job, they're on a boat. My job, I'm going to be out shooting people.
Then again, I don't think any of them signed up for that.
That's what I'm saying. So they shouldn't get E3.
I mean, yeah, they should.
They shouldn't get E3 right off the start for being on a boat.
Oh, no, not off
That's
the
what I'm
start.
saying.
But like I said, you just got signatures.
Yeah.
But then again, it also takes a lot to get people to sign, so props to you. But I don't know. I see it as they're hating, bro.
I mean, a little bit, but they did make a point. They like track down all your socials when you go to buds. Like, they look at your Instagram, they look at your Snap, they look at your TikToks, they look at everything. So if they found that, I would have been the laughing stock.
Are you
That's why I'm happy my TikTok's on private.
Yeah, just make all your shit private.
But then I won't be able to post.
Why not?
Because whenever it's private, it doesn't go on the For You page or any of that.
So are you gonna private your Instagram and shit before you go to Buds?
Oh, no, I don't really. What's so bad about my Instagram? It's just prom pictures and, like, the gym.
Oh, okay. You don't have anything, like, Navy related on there?
No.
All right, that's good. But, yeah, no, that second TikTok, what the fuck are you thinking with that second TikTok?
I don't know. I just wanted to, like,
Inspire?
motivate people, yeah, and it just turned into something completely different.
Is that something that you can see in your future, trying to motivate people?
Yeah, that's what I thought about being, like, a substitute teacher, like, just motivating other kids and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, substitute teacher, though. You don't want to be, like, a inspirational, like, speaker? Like a motivational speaker?
If you couldn't tell at that graduation party, I'm terrible at speeches, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude. Not only did he forget to mention me, but he also doesn't know how to talk in front of a group of people. I'm not going to lie, I'm not the best either, but that's also why I wanted to create a platform.
Yeah.
To be able to talk to people and not have to be nervous, you know? Like, we're just sitting here having a cool conversation. We couldn't do this in front of a shit ton of people. I mean, I was on the news, yeah, but every time someone sent me a picture of, like, them, you did it, like, on the last day of school, dude. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
You sent me a picture of my face on the news, and I was like, fuck, dude. It's the last day of school, the last news I'll ever have, and you're exposing me.
Yeah.
Did you send that to anybody else?
Nah, just see, bro.
Okay, I was gonna say, you know, news was fun though. It gave me some good things to take from that. Like, that's how I got this whole thing running. I would not know how to work this shit right now if it wasn't for that. So it definitely taught me something. But yeah, no, I just thought you'd be like a motivational speaker, but now I remember that you don't know how to talk in front of people. So
Yeah, I mean, I get, like, maybe on, like, social media and stuff where I don't have to directly speak to anyone, I'd probably be good at it, but nah.
I mean, some stuff is online mostly these days, especially since Corona. People came up with shit that's...
I don't know, Corona's more of a deal in the past year soon. Like, once you're vaccinated, no mask, no anything, everything's going back to normal.
That's facts. Like, I've actually seen some stuff where, like, I saw a TikTok today, and they were like, oh, yeah, millennials finally coming out of hibernation, and the Gen Z people were, like, welcoming them back.
Yeah.
And they were like, you fuckers took forever, bro. Like, we were just chilling the entire time, and they were like, oh, we were just scared, and they were just calling them pussies. And it's true, though. The world is going back to being a normal place.
Like, I hated the vaccine and getting it, but...
Did it hurt?
No.
No?
I was chilling, bro, dude.
Was your arm sore or anything?
Mm-mm. I heard the second shot's the bad one, but...
Fuck that. So what happens if you don't get the second shot?
Then I have to start over.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Like, why do they split it into two parts? Did they tell you that, or?
No, they didn't, but there is a new one where they do it in one, but it's not studied at all, so you could end up with 3 eyes with that one.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't want to get the vaccine at all, to be honest with you, but I think for firefighting, they'll eventually force me to be honest.
Well, there's also the fact, screw mask. You go to any kind of, like, summer camp or any kind of gathering, they're going to make you 6 feet distance.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I just don't see a point in any of that stuff anymore, dude. Like, it just... we stopped doing it.
Still went through the entire corona, no mask, surfing, going out to events, everything like that. We never caught it.
Your grandma still claims that we had it. She told me the other day that I gave it to her. She pointed me out. That's when you were in the shower, and I was like, dude, things got hostile, bro. She told me that I gave it to her, and I was like, what are you talking about? She said, yeah, before the country even shut down, it was like in January or August, you guys gave it to me. You gave it to me. And I was like, dude, there were less than like 10 cases at the time. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, no, the doctor told me I had the antibodies. You know, that's her favorite word, dude. I have the antibodies. And I'm like, I didn't give it to you. Like, nobody told me I had the antibodies.
We didn't get sick at all.
Exactly. And then everybody uses, oh, yeah, you guys didn't get sick because you're young. No.
I don't know. We had that one little scare where we had to go get tested, but other than that, we were good.
I feel like low-key that was just...
to get out of school.
Yeah, that was God telling us that we needed to get out of school for a day, dude. I was stressed at the time, bro. I needed that day off. But yeah, all we did was just go surfing. Everybody was, like, pissed off at me for that, though. They were like, you guys had to go get tested, and you went surfing? We're so mad at you. And I was like, it's not around people. I don't see a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like if you're not around a lot of people, it's not a big deal.
I said we're surfing. We're in the middle of the ocean. If you get corona, that's tough.
Except for that fucking guy that threw his fishing shit at me, dude. He was close to us, but with the wrong fucking thing. Wait, no homo. That sounded kind of gay.
Yeah, no.
But dude literally almost hooked me, bro. And then you got defensive. And I was like, yo, buddy, chill out, dude. You fucking retard.
Dude, I just don't put up with ignorance. I told you this at the fair. I almost, like, beat up a crippled guy, right?
No.
No, it was me and Hannah. We were standing for, like, the Ferris wheel or whatever, and some crippled dude just, can you fucking move?
I think you did tell me about that.
Yeah, and I looked down and said some dude in a wheelchair, and he was like, gosh, you stupid youngins. And I was like, oh.
Would you have beat his ass?
Dude, I would have pimp slapped him. Quit playing with me.
Holy shit. He would have been playing Rocket League with you, dude. He'd have been like, honey. And he would have called his wife that's like fucking 6'4", 300 pounds.
Russ playing Happy Wheels.
Holy shit, dude. I forgot about Happy Wheels, dude.
Dude, that was such a good game.
It was a good game. I used to try to make YouTube videos with that game. Like, I used to try to put my camera in front of the fucking computer and be like, oh, hey guys, welcome back to another Happy Wheels gameplay.
Did you try to be PewDiePie?
I did. I used to come up with, like, shitty names like...
It's PewDiePie.
No, dude. Like, I used to try to come up with, like, little spin-off names from them. Like, not Cutie Pie. It was, like PewDie, like, shitty names, dude. Him and McJuggernuggets were, like, my favorite. You know McJuggernuggets?
Yeah, I do.
Now he's in,
what
like,
did he get exposed for? He got exposed for
I don't-
something.
Oh, for his videos being fake, I think.
Thought he beat a female or something.
Yeah, no, eventually, once they started to, like, make it obvious that his videos were fake, he eventually came out, oh, yeah, it's just a story. It's meant to be, like, a story time. And now he's on, like, an app called, like, Storyfire.
Yeah.
Where he purposely makes skits now. That's all he does. Like, skits and everything looks fake now. Before it looked realistic, but now it's just all fake. It's kind of lame.
Damn,
That's why I'm
bro's
watching.
down bad.
Yeah, no. And him and his girlfriend broke up. Shit's kind of...
Bro, speaking of YouTubers, I remember back in the days when FaZe Clan was my biggest idols.
Did you
saw
see-
how they came back?
Yeah, and they had, like, a
That was a sick video.
table
not gonna
talk.
lie.
I didn't
Dude,
watch it.
FaZe Rain is paralyzed from the waist down. I never knew.
Really?
He's in a wheelchair for the rest of his life from the drugs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, the drugs, like, got into, like, his nerves or whatever. He can't walk ever again.
What the fuck? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, bro, that freaked me out. I was watching the video. I was like, damn.
Wait, did they talk about it, or...
Nah.
So he was just in a wheelchair and you assumed that, or...
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair, and I just looked it up on Google, and yeah, the drugs got a hold of him. Because I was wondering, because everyone was in a normal seat, and then you see this dude in a wheelchair, and I was like, oh.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to watch that later.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. I didn't know that. It was like the FaZe House New York, but they also
Yeah.
moved to California together. And then
Not
they
all of them
eventually-
together.
No? What happened? Was it Tico that stood, or...
Like, I don't think Apex went with them.
Yeah, no, I thought it was all of them. I remember that first house.
They got replaced with, like, FaZe Jarvis and K and all of them.
Yeah, no, they're kind of weird. Like, FaZe has way too many people in it these days, dude.
Yo,
like, it used to be a special thing.
What about the TikTok and YouTube boxing matches?
Dude, I'm actually, like...
Kinda
I don't like Bryce Hall.
Bryce is
Fuck.
I feel like Bryce is gonna be awesome McBroom, no cap.
Probably, to be
FaZe-
honest. And then he's going to think he could beat Jake Paul, and then that's going to be the
You
next
see
thing.
KSI is gonna fight him, right?
Really? I think I saw a video earlier today with KSI saying, this guy thinks he can beat me. And I was like,
No,
oh
it was
my
reported
God.
on Drum Alert. He's talking about fighting Bryce Hall before Jake Paul, just as a little opening match,
What the fuck?
just because he's
Wait,
easy.
on the same day?
No, just
Oh,
like
okay.
right before, just to get warmed up because he's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like Bryce Hall, like, at all. Austin McBroom, his wife is bad as shit, but that's about it. Like, Bryce Hall is just cringy, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like TikTokers, personally. I don't think Addison Rae is attractive.
Bro, what's his name? The dude that Jake Paul beat, Gibbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's cringy as hell.
Yeah, no,
He posted a video about Bryce Hall about not having a dad. That was kind of weird.
What?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I know where all this started. You have daddy issues. You don't have a dad." And I'm like, "You're cringy, my guy."
What the fuck? Yeah, no, that's weird. I didn't like him from the beginning. Dude, after the Jake Paul fight, I posted that he was an embarrassment to, like, to society and shit. Because I was like, this guy isn't a fighter. Then again, Jake Paul hasn't fought anybody that is a real fighter. He fought Deji with headgear on, Gib,
It's kind of sad that Deji, his first fighter, is the only one that's putting damage, and this has lasted past round 1.
Yeah, and they had headgear on.
Yeah.
His nose was bleeding like fucking crazy, and Deji was probably the worst person that he fought. Actually, no, I'd move Gib down to that.
Deji is kind of cringy now, though.
Yeah,
Did you watch the press conference?
Oh, he was virtual, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Your mom." Oh wait, what did he say? He said something like,
I don't know, but I know dude picked an easy fight because he was supposed to fight Taylor Holder or whatever, and he rejected it, saying he was too hard.
Who's he fighting?
Some Vinny hacker or whatever. Like, literally, the dude was like, "Yeah, I'm only here for a bag."
Yeah, I never heard. I haven't heard of half of these TikTok dudes, bro.
Yeah, I don't really know him either.
But apparently you watch like the Sway House on YouTube and shit.
I used to hell yeah, like Bryce Hall and like Josh Richards. I just like watching the party scenes.
Aren't they like assholes though?
Yeah, that's why I like watching them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like watching Nelk Boys.
Yeah, Nelk or Danny Duncan. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, no, I literally I saw a video on TikTok where it was like, you really grew up if you just realized that these guys were a bunch of assholes. And it was pointing out Nelk Boys, and I was like, they are. But at the same time, you know, if you were living their life.
Yo, the Nelk Boys have been getting these virgins laid lately.
What do you mean?
You haven't seen their videos?
Mm-mm.
They've been taking, like, people to, like, bachelor parties and getting people, like, virgins laid and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude.
Most of them are by prostitutes, but it's okay.
Is there a way to get my V card back? Maybe
No.
sign up for that? Dude,
Get a petition on change.org to get your V card back.
Is that a thing? I feel like somebody's done that before. Have you seen that?
No.
Dude, speaking of that, change.org, bro. That whole Tristan situation got murdered.
Don't get us canceled.
No, I'm not. I'm going to try not to at least. But I personally don't think that people should be trying to do too much. That's just me, though.
I don't know. He deserved a lot more than 7 years.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Dude stabbed the girl 114 times.
Yeah. Like, I am not condoning anything that he did. I'm not saying anything he did was right. It was all wrong 150%.
You know, it's going to get me canceled. I'm not defending him in any way either. I was just talking about this to Hannah. All this could have been avoided if the girl didn't sneak out at 3 in the morning to go hang out with a dude.
Exactly. And she wasn't dressed appropriately either.
And it's not that it was her fault. Like, nothing justifies being murdered and stabbed 114 times. But if she would have just not snuck out, there'd still be a Tristan Bailey. This wouldn't have been a whole situation.
Yeah, that's the exact like same thing that I think, dude. What are you doing? 13 years old. Where the fuck are your parents?
Sneaking out to go see a dude.
Exactly. Our curfew, since we're still minors, is 11 o'clock. Why the fuck are you out at 1:30 in the morning?
Facts.
Shit makes no sense. Your parents are tripping by the time...
I know. Today it was like 9:30 and they were already tripping.
Exactly. And you're going to be 18 in 2 months. This girl was like 5 years away from being 18. And her parents weren't tripping. That shit confuses me. When I was 13, I was still trying to build a Lego Pokeball.
Bro, that's going to give me cancer. Her mom was a MILF.
Her mom's a MILF? Really? I mean, I have seen a lot of those cheerleading girls, dude. Their moms are kind of bad. Then again, all their moms are kind of like, I'm sorry, Noah.
Oh, dude.
Noah, I love you, bro. But your mom is kind of bad, bro. Everyone knows this, bro. Like,
yeah.
You said it. I was over there. We were drunk. Oh, wait, no, we were high that one time. And literally, I was just staring so heavy, and his stepdad was looking at me like...
Stepdad?
Or no, not his stepdad. I don't know if they're married or not, but her boyfriend, we'll call him her boyfriend. He's pretty cool, though, by the way. He's
I never really met him.
No? It was...
I was in the car.
Oh, shit, yeah. This dude. Yeah, no. I told you about how I snitched on you?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was tough. She was like, oh, okay, they're just making up. And Noah was like, yeah, they're making up. They started arguing after prom. And then I was like, you didn't go up to the door, right? And she was like, what? And I said, you didn't go up to the door, right? And she was like, why would I go up to the door? And I said, oh, okay, good. And she was like, oh, they're making up, aren't they? They're not. And I was like, fuck, dude. And Noah, when she left the room, Noah was like, you fucking retard. And he started kicking me. And Josie was like, dude, it's no big deal. Like, what are you tripping about? He said, and it's because it's not your parents and it's not your front driveway. And I was like, it's chill. You guys walked in like 10 minutes later, and I was like, I really just snitched on them, bro.
I mean, at least we're only going for like 20 minutes.
20?
Yeah.
My time intake was like, I can't remember anything about that. That's one thing that I suck with when it comes to drinking or smoking, dude. Do you still have the videos of me, like, throwing up and shit?
Yes.
I gotta see those, dude, because I can't remember anything. Even when I'm high, dude, I can't remember shit. Like, that's a problem that I have.
It's kind of weird, because I remember everything.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kind of lucky, dude. You didn't get a hangover last time either, right?
Water.
Oh, true. I didn't drink any fucking water.
I kept supplying you drinks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Drink this, Angel.
No, here,
gives me
it's
another
Pepsi.
mixed drink.
It's Pepsi.
It wasn't Pepsi, and you didn't say Pepsi. You said
No, I
Dr.
said
Pepper.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I want some Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, and I chugged it. I knew it tasted like shit. And then I threw up shortly after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About
dude.
2 deep, you're gone.
Fuck that, dude. And then that whole fucking Zoe situation that night didn't make it any better, dude. That's sort of relating to what I tell you, right? I gave up that perfectly good boys' night, right? To try to make her happy. She left me anyways.
See,
Well,
I
she
won't
didn't
give
leave
up on
me.
that stuff. When we went to prom, Hannah joined in. I won't give up on that.
That's true. But no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying I tried to make her happy by not doing it. I did it anyways, yeah, which was a mistake. We probably would still be together. But, I did that to try to make her happy. Things didn't work out in the end anyways. If, time that you're wasting,
Yeah.
what if you do look back at it and be like, wow, I could have spent that time differently? Would you kind of regret it, or?
No, you can't live life with regrets. If anything, it's a learning process, Like, you can't let anything hold you in the past. If she's not working, she's just the warm-up for my future wife.
So, are you going into... Because I know before your girlfriend currently, you kind of, like, were a fuckboy, right?
Yeah, I didn't want relationships.
So, did she kind of change you in that aspect?
She made me feel something. Like, other girls like Courtney, I'm just going to expose her again. I said I loved her, but that was just to get coochie.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it was a
would
summer
never do
fling.
that. I would never do that.
Yep.
I love you just to get coochie.
She was Mormon. She had to have some, like, intimate relation, and I had to do what I had to do.
I thought they couldn't do anything till marriage.
They couldn't, but that was my way of convincing.
This guy. And wasn't her dad like a scary Santa looking dude?
Yes, bro. Dude was missing, like, 4 teeth, big beard, like, 400 pounds. Bro, it was huge.
She lived in a crack house?
I wouldn't say crack house. Like, it was like a mobile home, but it was nice in a way. It would just need to be clean.
Yeah, I should know not to listen to Trevor's input on things, dude. He
Bro
literally
said I was broke.
Yeah, he's weird. He literally said that she was basically homeless, I think. Yeah, it was fucking weird. But yeah, I don't think, what is it? I just don't want to waste time,
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're about an hour and 40 minutes deep into this, so, I'm pretty sure we're good, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
No problem, dog. It was good talking.
Yes, sir. All right, boys. So you can catch this on YouTube and SoundCloud. I'll leave my links on my Snapchat and my Instagram, and I also have an Instagram for announcements and stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you later.